Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you these beautiful flamingo pink acrylic nails. So I'm starting off by sanitise my hands, and I've sanitised my client's hands, and I'm going in and pushing back the cuticles with my cuticle tool. Then I'm going to be taking my cuticle clean bit and just going around the side walls and across the nail plate and in them nail folds where all the dead skin likes to hide. You want to be gentle when you're using this, but you also want to be thorough, making sure you get all of the dead skin off the natural nail plate, otherwise you will get lifting, because acrylic is not designed to stick to skin. I will then apply my forms, and then I will go in and dehydrate the nails. I do this after I apply my forms in case I touch all the nails. We want to be removing all of that oil off the nail plate. And then I will go in with with one coat of CJP acid bond, and then we'll go ahead and start our acrylic application. So I'm going straight in and using CJP crystal glass, and I'm also using my CJP size 10 brush and their nail forms, which are amazing. And I'm just going to build up a clear base on all 4 of these fingers, because we are going to go in with design powders and glitter. So I'll just do this so I can get that pinch in and get that shape done and kind of control where the acrylic is, so I'm not bulking it all up and then having to refile it all off. So I'll move on to the next finger and do my clear base, and then I will go back and pinch, and then I will come back and explain furthermore when we move on to the colour. I also just want to throw it out there that when you are pinching this first thin layer, really do make sure that it's sitting properly and comfortably with your client. You don't want to over pinch, and you certainly do not want to hurt your client. So make sure that you are checking that it is comfortable and it is not putting too much pressure on their nails. Okay, so now I'm going back in, and I'm going in with CJP Flamingo. This is like a beautiful hot pink colour. It looks slightly more red on film, but it is actually really a hot pink. And this is a design powder, so the way we work with these are not the same as we do our cores. So basically you want to apply this as if you were painting the nail with it. So you want to use your beads small, you want to use them wet, and you just want to kind of wash the nail with that colour rather than build up any strength, because it is not a strength powder. Because there's so much pigment in them, they are not strong, so you need to sandwich it in between clear. Now on the ring finger, I'm going in with the Glitter Fairies Indian Summer Stack, and this is the pink one. And I'm just going to blend this from the cuticle area upwards, and then I'm going in with a beautiful glitter from, I think this one was from Chinty's, and I'm just going to put this at the free edge and then blend into that, so we're having like a glitter ombre. Then I'm going to move on to the middle finger and also apply the Flamingo. So again, you can see how wet I work with it. I don't wipe my brush. I use that monomer in my brush to then paint that down the nail, making sure that I'm keeping that cuticle area nice and neat. Again, not wiping the monomer out of my brush after I place my beads, so that I can just feed that bead with monomer and maneuver it around the nail where I need to. I want to make sure that it's opaque because you are using it quite wet. Sometimes it is very easy to miss spots, so you just want to make sure you're checking all the nail, making sure you've covered and it is the opacity that you like. This is the glitter that I'm going in with. Again, I'm pretty sure this is from Chintees. I'm not quite sure of the name of it, but I will leave a link to her store anyway in the description, so you can go and check out her glitters as well as the Glitter Fairies. I'm addicted to both of their stores. Once I'm happy with where all that glitter is placed, I will then go back and cap all of the nails. So starting at the cuticle area, placing the bead, working it down the nail. If it does fold over itself and start to dry, I'll just dip my brush in monomer and just pat it underneath that acrylic, and making sure that when I'm doing this, I'm focusing on building an apex and building structure and strength, because as we've spoke before, that the colours are not strong. And I'll just do this on all 4 fingers. So we're going to move on to filing. I'm just taking this drill bit that I got from AliExpress, and I'm just going around the cuticle area and over the body of the nail, and I'm using my Sayang e-file. It is the K38, and I'm using my Twister extractor fan, and I'm just trying to really remove any bulk if there was any created, taking off any excess that are around the side walls, going around the cuticle area and the side walls to make sure that it is super flush. And then when I'm finished with my e-file, I will then go in with my hand file and reshape. So after I've finished with my e-file, I will then come in with my hand file. So I'll start off with the side walls, then I will go around the body, down towards the cuticle area, around the cuticle area, and then I will kind of contour my file back and forth, left to right, making sure that it is all even and we're having a nice flush finish around the cuticle area. And then when I think the nail is looking good from my view, I will just get my client to turn her hand around so I have the client's view to make sure that nail is perfect and exactly the shape that we want it. And I will do this on all of the nails. After I've finished filing, I will go in and remove all the dust, and I will not buff the nails because I like to give my gel top coat something to adhere to. I just find it lasts longer that way, you don't get any chippage. And I'm going in with CJP tack free top coat. That is Poppy, Blowing Raspberries in the background. Yeah, going in with CJP tack free top coat, applying a thin layer of this onto all the nails, and this is like the best bit of the service, isn't it? When you put that top coat on, it just brings the design and the colours to life. And then I will get my client to place her hand in the lamp for 60-second cure, and then as always I will leave that top coat to cool down before I apply cuticle oil, because if you don't, you will smudge and make your top coat go dull, and that is not good when you've just worked hard to get them super shiny. So yeah, I just massage that cuticle oil in and replenish all the nutrients, and then that is the finished surface done. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye.